Let's have a go at using proportion and colour in conjunction with each other. This allows you to visually represent two different fields simultaneously, one of which will be represented via the use of symbology size, and the other via the use of symbology colour. So for example, if I take a deeper look at one of my layers by clicking on the layer icon on the left-hand side, to open up the Layers menu, I can then click on the three dots beside the layer I want to find more information about. This will allow me to select from a variety of more options. The one I'm interested in this time is Show Table. Essentially what I'm working with are three different sites, each of which is represented via the use of 3 rows. And each of them have information being stored regarding their soil moisture and carbon capture, via the fields very aptly named soil moisture degrees and carbon storage kg. Okay, let's close this table for now. We can do this by clicking on the X icon in the upper right-hand corner of the table. Now we can navigate back to the layer and click on it. This should open up a menu on the right-hand side of the screen. If this doesn't display the Properties menu, simply click on the Properties icon at the top of the tabs available on the right-hand side. Now let's click on Edit Layer Style to choose a different layer style. From here we can choose which field we'd like to display information about. The important part here is to make sure you select 2 fields, one that you'd like to represent via colours and the other via size. So let's start by clicking on the plus field. For this video, I'm going to choose soil moisture and carbon storage. When you're happy with your selection, click on Add. Once that's done loading, a whole host of layer styles will be made available. The one that we're interested in right now is colour and size. The map canvas shows us what is being visualised. Soil moisture is represented using a colour gradient where the higher the value, the deeper the blue. And carbon storage is represented using size, where the higher values use much larger circles. If you wanted to switch these around, then simply navigate back to this menu on the right-hand side and scroll to the top. From here you can drag the bottommost field to the top. Now you can see that carbon storage is represented using a colour gradient. And soil moisture is now represented using size. It's also worth noting that if you navigate to Style options over on the right-hand side and click through, you can change things such as symbology style, as well as colour and overall minimum and maximum size. Play around with it and find what works best for you. Enjoy!